The next subpage we're going to work on is the Shade subpage. There are not any subpages that share objects with the Shade subpage. We'll use the Laptop subpage as a starting point as it has the fewest items on it. Right-click on the Laptop subpage. In the project view, select Copy. Ctrl-V to paste. Right-click on Laptop 1 and rename it to Shades. Double-click on the Shade subpage and open it. Drag it down below the main page. Click on the formatted text and delete it. We want to hide the two Blu-ray subpage references that are showing on the main page. Right-click on each subpage reference and uncheck Visible. Click, hold, and drag the Shade subpage to the main page to add a subpage reference for the Shade subpage. Verify you are seeing the Shade subpage properties. Set the visibility join to 26. Set the top and left to match the other subpage references. The top will be 436, and the left will be 179. The Shade subpage reference is in the correct place now. We are ready to add the objects we need. In the Smart Graphics Control browser, in the Gauges folder, find the Shade controller and the Curtain controller. We will add one of each. Click, hold, and drag the Shades controller to the subpage here. Next, drag the Curtain controller just to the right of the Shade controller. We'll resize both objects starting with the Shade controller. Set the top to 3 and the left to 35. Set the width to 183 and the height to 334. Click on the Curtain controller and position and size it. The top will be 7 and the left will be 253. The width will be 414 and the height will be 326. The Curtain controller works like a gauge. The control program will send an analog value to the Curtain controller, and it will show the position of the shades. We will use Feedback Analog Join 5 for this. Now, we'll click on the Shades controller, and we can see some of the differences. This time, we see Touch Feedback Analog Join. This indicates that we can touch the object to set the shade position. We need to check the Touch Settable checkbox in the properties. Set the Touch Feedback Analog Join to 5. Setting both the Shade controller and the Curtain controller to the same join number will coordinate their movement. On the Curtain controller, we want to change the color. Click on the Curtain controller. Open up the Curtain Shade properties. Change the Curtain Shade type to Shade. For Curtain Shade Preview, you can change what we see on the object. On the Curtain Shade controller property, click on the 3 dots. In the color picker, choose the gray color tile in the lower right corner. We can see the color changed. We can change the preview to closed to get a better idea of how it will look.